Uncle Gordie, time we were down the borders and that, and he used to just sit down and the next thing he was sound asleep. No, he was a good person to be with. Don't any nonsense. See, Ellen left school at Cartcraig and she came into the bar in different places, started ordering folk about, and I just wouldn't take that. I says, look, I've been here for years and years, no, every move. Aye, but I'm boss now. She was coming out and had me went into Ham and Tom. And I walked up to the house one day, went into the house, and I says, where's Alec? Mrs. McGill says, Ben in the house there. How? Went to see him. Ben handed it in my notice. So I did. But my Uncle Gordie had asked me times before if I wouldn't like to come. And I said no, because I liked Gartcraig and that, and just used to help the neighbours. We had 106 acres, and some of them had 4 bigger places. And while it was hard to get folk to stay out there in these days. I don't know about now. No, work folk, they want it nearer towns and that. Well, bigger was only 7 mile away, but it wasn't a big place then. I don't know what it's like. Oh no, we started at 5 o'clock because we were first called with the milk motor. Used to be in at us before 7 o'clock in the morning for the milk, or the cow's milk, cooled, run down the refrigerator and into the cans, and just to watch and get into the way he did it, stop him moaning at you. Oh aye. Oh, him and me whiles fell out and sat down in the chair, and the next thing he was off. Times goes on, and one Sunday morning we were sitting in the house, my cousin Jimmy and his pal at Cardyke, and that Archie come up. Archie sat down and then he says to me, Uncle John wants to see you. And that, nobody asked him what for. He had, and he says, wondering if you'd be interested in the job. So she was, and that, and I says, I'll think it over and let you know. So I talked to her and my brother and that, and he says, you could give it a try, you're no stuck there. So I went over and I said, aye, okay, all right. And I was there for 7 years till I got to the firm up the road there. He came into the buyer, and I was halfway up the buyer, and he says, I meant to wish you all the best in the world, but what am I going to do with him? And he goes like this. I says, that's your problem, not mine, which it was. But he just started to settle him off as a coughed after. But no, because I knew every coo and everything about it, and that's what he used to say to folk. I don't know how he does it. You mentioned a beast to me, and you get the whole history out, just rattled out one after the other. But there it is. I was off for a week. I trained a boil right away up my nose. I was in agony with it. And I went to the doctor, and the doctor gave me a panel's line. Well, I couldn't stay at the firm like that. I wouldn't have done that. And they stayed with my brother for the week. And I went back over to tell them when I was going to be starting back. And it was actually, it was in the buyer milking them. And Judy was just new coughed, that wee black coat Lance's mother, just new coughed, and I says, where's Judy? Dead. And I thought he was kidding on. And I says, how would you mean? I thought he'd bloody sell the coo when I wasn't there, because he knew I just stood between the coo and him taking it away, which I would have. And that's one of the best coos we had. Dead. Archie says he was up at the top of the buyer and they heard this rumble. And they looked, and she was down to see, and she was gone, dead, dropped dead. And John Bell says after him, if Willie had been here, that would never have happened, which it wouldn't have, because working with things all the time, you get to know all the different, just the same with folk, with human beings. You see a change in things, and there's thousands there. But, oh no, they were expensive, but I enjoyed her there. And then it was Alec McGill. I used to go and visit him because he worked there when I was a boy, and I was up there if I was any age, before I was left school. And that, and he says to me, he was getting the place up, he says, you wouldn't be interested in it. I went and spoke to my brother and his wife, and they said, I take it. So I put in for it for the corporation and go to the place. I was there for 7 years. They never gave me like a set rent thing. It was a yearly thing I was on. dead fly, because see if they said, gave me a thing for, say maybe 10 years or that, at least for 10 years, they would need to compensate it us. But they knew what was going to be taking place. There was the motorway road going through and all different things, and dead fly that way. And then they needed the road doing right through where the firm buildings was, doing into Rochese, making a road in for this road into Rochese. And that, oh no, it changed. Ah, well, those days are long gone now, so that's it.